Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video. Okay, so I was gonna make this post in the community section, but I'm like, you know what, scratch that. Let me make a video. I'm not gonna make this video for too long, but I just wanted to come and share my thoughts on the situation with Reesa Teesa. Okay, I wasn't gonna do a video about this because I've seen so many videos about it, and so I'm just like, people have seen enough videos about this topic, but I just seen something that really just maybe just want to hop on and record. But Reesa Teesa is a prime example of how people will be jealous of your come up, okay, your glow up, so to speak. This woman came and shared her story about how she was played by a guy, basically. She really put the story out there with the intention of trying to help other women not go through what she went through. Trying to help people. I keep hearing a lot of people talking about, oh, she doing this for attention and this and that. That's not what I see. I feel like she really put the video out to try to help other women. And one thing I don't like, you can come and keep it real with people, and you would get ridiculed for that. And the one thing I don't like is how women be trying to act like they ain't never got played by no dude before. Women be trying to act like they ain't never got played by a man before. Like, you know you done been played by a dude before. We all have been played by a guy before. We have all been a foo-foo for a guy before. It's just that all of us ain't have the guts to come share it on land. She came and shared her story on land. No matter how embarrassing it was, she even said herself that she knew that this was going to be an embarrassing thing for her. She knew that she was going to probably get some backlash behind all of this. I really don't think that she thought that it was going to go this viral to where she was going to get TV shows. So what really inspired me to make this topic was I seen her on the Good Morning America. I'm just like, dang, she on Good Morning America? Okay, girl. Like, you glowed up, for real. She's a very beautiful woman. She looked very nice, looked very polished. People trying to come down on her about her weight and stuff like that. You know, just basically hating on the woman. That's all I see. Y'all know I come and talk about jealousy so much on my channel, and I feel like the Reesa Teesa, the Reesa Teesa situation, I just see jealousy. That's all I see. And I know you're probably like, girl, everybody ain't jealous. But no, I'm going to tell you why I feel this way. Because people act like they upset because she on TV show. That's the only thing that I see. The only reason why people are having so much to say about this woman, or she getting all this backlash, is because she was on the Good Morning America show. She was on Tamron Hall's show. I think she was on a couple of other shows, and she got her trip to London, you know, everything. I just see some of the comments. You know, I really don't like to get caught up in too much of people drama and stuff like that, but this was one story where I just like, I feel bad for that woman because she didn't deserve that. And people trying to make it seem like, oh, she just want attention, and this and that. And let me just say this, because Reesa Teesa is a sister, okay? Why ain't nobody had nothing to say about this? Ain't the first time a woman has came out and spoken and told her story about a con artist. They made a whole television show on Netflix a while back about the Tinder swindler, okay? It was so many women on the show telling their story about how they met the Tinder swindler and how he conned them out of all their money. They want Reesa Teesa, but I'm just sitting back thinking, like, our people, we always got to be trying to come down on each other. It's always us that's doing stuff like this. Like, the woman told her story. She tried to help other women, and she getting so much backlash and hate behind it. Like, how you sitting up jealous and hating on me, and I'm trying to help you? I told y'all in that previous video why I said, when you come share a story or a testimony of yours, you trying to get your peace and your strength behind the situation. You really don't care what a lot of people think. And you are just going to have so many people that they're not going to like that. They're not going to like your strength. You could come share something that is completely embarrassing for you, but the fact that you got the courage and the strength to share it and you ready to move past it, that's the only thing you care about. And it just seemed like people just hating on this woman. That's all I see. People can't keep coming to talk about her weight and stuff like that. Like, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, she just like any other woman out here that got played by a dude. She just came and shared her story online. It seems like it's women just literally hating. Like, I feel like they probably hating because they the ones that's not getting it. Okay, I heard that it was another woman that came out with her story. I ain't tuning into all that because, come on now, let this woman have her moment. Why are you trying to jump on the bandwagon and And I said this too. I'm like, once this woman share her story, it's gonna be so many other people trying to come out with their story. But you get it how you live, you get it how you live. That's your business. But she literally, I feel like she put that out because she wanted to help other women. I don't think that she thought she was going to be on talk shows and stuff like that. She probably did have a feeling that that was going to happen, but I didn't watch the entire story because it was too long. But the few little parts I was watching of her, she was very well spoken, very well articulated. You know, she's spitting out words that I ain't never heard before. I was sitting there learning a few things from her. Like, she's a very beautiful woman. Okay, don't try to come down on her about her weight trying to be funny. Like, that's why I said I made that video about people make jokes at the expense of others. Like, they trying to come down on her hard. She gonna be invited on other talk shows. Come out some, oh, come share your story about how people is picking on you about your weight, and we got this for you. Like, I know you went through this pain. You basically getting ridiculed online, so we're gonna bless you more behind it. You are gonna get this, you are gonna get that. Come share your story with other women around the world, women that are like you. Okay, so she ain't gonna do nothing but get blessed behind it. That woman is beautiful. She is gorgeous. That's the one thing I don't like about social media. Social media will literally try to tear you to shreds. Like, if you ain't confident about yourself, you don't need to be on social media at all. Social media is like a madhouse, okay? Y'all know that cartoon? Just thought about that cartoon, Madhouse. But that's how social media is. It's literally a madhouse. If you don't have tough skin, if you don't have confidence, they're going to tear you to shreds, okay? But that was courage for her to share that. She helped so many women. I was looking at the Tamron show, and I seen her little interview with Tamron. The women was clapping for her. They was happy for her. They was proud of her. And the reason why her story was so relatable, because we all been played by a dude before. Like, I don't know why women coming and acting like they ain't never been through heartbreak with a dude before. It might not have been a Reesa Teesa situation, but still, you know, you've been played by a dude before. But the whole thing with the, I took from the situation with the whole online date thing. I think I had said this on my channel before, that I don't feel like you should date people offline. I feel like that's dangerous. You should get out here and meet people in person in order to avoid that. I feel like she probably would have came out better if she would have just met somebody in person instead of meeting people online. It's actually a blessing that she came up out of that situation in one piece, because a lot of them online situations do not end well. So she lucky to still have her life. That's a blessing in itself. Okay, that situation could have went all the way left. You meet people online, they are gonna think that you're desperate. That's just my opinion, okay? I've never dated anyone online. I don't advise it. You should meet people in person just so you could get your feel of this person. You're not going to get the right kind of discernment trying to date people online. That's just how it is. She just was an unfortunate situation for her. The way she described that story, it didn't even, after I listened to it for the first few minutes, I had forgot that she had even met the man online. It sounded like somebody that she met from back in high school, like some puppy love, college kind of romance. The way she was describing him, like, just the duration of their relationship seemed to be short-lived, and all the hell she went through in that time frame was just mind-boggling. But the way she broke down that story and told that story, I was like, more power to you, sis. Like, that's courage right there. Getting on that shit, your vulnerable moments, your embarrassing moments with the world, all with the intention of trying to help people. More power to you, sister. I ain't hating on her for none of it. She deserved everything she got. You know, I'm all for a woman getting her wins. Okay, she a sister too, but this is just with any woman, any race. I'm all for a woman getting her wins, getting whatever she want out of life. Okay, and so what people talking about you, that ain't important. You got your trip to London. You got on the famous talk television show. I seen her on Good Morning America. I'm like, wow, I haven't seen Good Morning America since I lived with my grandmother. My grandmother used to love the news, Good Morning America specifically. But I say, tell her Good Morning America. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, I see you. But yeah, a lot of women are not going to be like that. They are going to be hating and stuff like that. That's just the world we live in. I thought it was weird. Like, how y'all hating on her? She's trying to help. But I was just thinking about the situation with the Tinder swindler, that story. It ain't no different from the Tinder swindler situation. The only thing is she made a 50-part series to her story, just going into depth about everything. Like, these women weren't the same color as her, but that's like basically the same situation. Why y'all ain't had nothing to say about that, but y'all got so much to say about a sister? Always got to be us just coming down on each other. Like, stop acting like you ain't never been played by no man before. Stop acting like a man ain't sent you off and have you looking like a fool. I don't like when women be trying to act all perfect and trying to act all like this high value woman. Oh, I ain't never been played by no man before. I got men flocking to me, running at my feet. They the ones chasing up behind me. I ain't never chased up behind no man. I ain't never been no fool for no man. You a straight up lie. You just ain't coming on land to share because you embarrassed bad, probably. But yeah, we have all been played by a dude before. Like, you should have been congratulating that woman. Women ain't gonna have the same kind of energy for you that you have for them. That's another thing you'll notice. This is a jealousy topic video. You can help women out. You can't give them the secret formula, the recipe to your playbook, and they will still hate on you and be jealous of you. Like, girl, how you hating on me and I'm helping you out? That's how some women are. They don't like to see you have nothing. They jealous of this woman because she got her appearance on the talk show and she got her trip to London. She said that's a trip she been wanting since she was a child. And so if somebody had a good enough heart to bless her with that trip, then you should be happy for her. Come on now. I don't know, y'all. I'm built different. But yeah, you are just going to come across certain women. They're not going to be happy for you at all. You can literally help them out and they will still find a way to be jealous of you and hate you. It could be any little thing. Things that you would never even think they would be jealous of. Let this woman bask in her glory. Let her get her moment. She deserved it. She went through hell with this dude. She wasn't expecting, I don't think she was expecting for her to get all them blessings behind it, but the Lord is going to bless you behind your pain. This woman went through pain. She had a miscarriage by this man. He wasn't even there for her at the hospital. Like, completely, it's painful. You know, if you're a mother, if you got a child or children, you ever had a miscarriage before, there's no way you should be having nothing negative to say about this woman. Like, you know how it is to be pregnant. Your mother, you vulnerable. We so emotional when we pregnant or when we have children. And just for her to share that part, she built different. That's a woman of character, for real. She didn't have to come share all that. I was watching her on the show, and like I said, I feel like I can read people's spirit, even on social media, even through the TV screen. But she has a very calm demeanor. She is very sweet-spirited. You can tell. She got so much of a sweet spirit. Just for her to share that story in depth like that shows what kind of heart she had. You know, she ain't have to go into deep in depths like that. But you can tell by the way she was telling that stories that she was really trying to help women and at the same time trying to get her peace behind her strength. You know how it be when she just remind me of, you know, that friend that she get done wrong by a dude and she go all into details about everything and you just be looking at her like, girl, it is not really that deep. She just be going to intricate details about everything that he did. Like, you could tell that she really in love with this dude and stuff. And that's how I see the situation. Like, I feel like she probably do still got a little bit of feelings for him. She said the situation happened back in 2020 and she just now sharing her story. That means that it's still some feelings lingering there for him. She got pregnant by him. There ain't no way in the world she gonna be able to just get over him like that. But she really needs to just move on from the situation. I feel like she said she got her lesson from it. That was a learning lesson for her and other women, whether they want to admit it or not. They take a lesson for that. They said, hey, sat down and watched that series. It's some women out here acting like they ain't even watch it. Like, okay, if you ain't watch it, why you give me your input on it? Why you trying to act like you ain't never been played by no man before? That's the man-boggling part for me. I've been played by a man before. I would come say that. Okay, I didn't have my heart broken. I didn't been a fool for a man before. I ain't not to that extent, but I can relate to her on that series. I'm gonna give her props for that. I'm gonna give her hand claps for that. She didn't have to do that. She did not have to share her story, but she did. And she got her blessings behind it. The Lord is always going to reward you behind your pain. You know, if you've been played by a man before and you be feeling like a straight up fool. Like, when you get played by a dude, he break your heart, you feel like your life is over. Like, you be feeling like your heart literally fell out of your chest. But I just don't like how women be trying to act like they ain't never been played by no man before. The one thing I don't like about this social media era is how people just be being so fake. Like, you been played by a man before. Come on now. You ain't got to share your story with the world, but still, stop trying to act like you ain't never been no fool for no man before. I don't like this whole era with this high value, low value kind of society we living in. The one thing I don't like about social media is this influence is kind of inflating people's egos, when it comes to this whole high value, low value behavior. Women be making themselves look foolish doing stuff like that. Social media is so fake. There's so many fake people online trying to proclaim and act as though they are something that they are not. You ain't got to be putting on no front doing all that. For what? You still gonna get played by men regardless. Okay? These women out here that's trying to act like they ain't never been played by no man before. They just this highly sought after, high value kind of woman. These be the main women to be getting played. Okay? They be the main ones acting like they got all the advice to your love or your dating life. Be trying to come on and acting like they just this highly sought after, irresistible woman that every man want. Like, that stuff is so fake. And then they be thinking that people don't see through that. Girl, you still be getting played by dudes. Okay? Because last time I checked, men don't like arrogant, stuck up women. They will even come online and say that they don't like them kind of women. So a lot of y'all be letting people send y'all completely off. That was another video I was going to make on my channel. Stop letting people send y'all off. I think I made a video about this a long time ago. A lot of y'all are letting people send y'all off out here when it comes to dating. It on both sides of the spectrum, with men and with women. Y'all got all these unrealistic expectations from people. Y'all got all these unrealistic fake dating advice. Like, some of these people be coming online and try to get attention, views, and money. Like, come on now. Don't let people send you off. You out here thinking you this highly sought after, have value. Like, sometimes when people be talking, I just be looking like, please be quiet. Like, you sound like a fool. You trying to make everybody believe that you just this high value woman. You ain't doing nothing but making yourself look like a fool. Okay? What worked for one person is not going to work for you. All this high value dating relationship advice and stuff out here, it may work for some people, but it's not going to work for everybody, because a lot of y'all don't have the confidence enough to go out here and date in the real world. A lot of y'all are Risa Tisa. Y'all online trying to get love, but y'all trying to come and make it seem like people just knocking at your doorstep and falling at your feet, when that's really not the case. I be reading comments, I be watching videos and stuff like that. Y'all be getting on here fronting. Y'all be in people comment sections, be begging for advice on how to talk to a man. Y'all don't even know how to start no conversation, let alone hold a conversation of substance with a man. But you want to come online and try to make people believe that men just falling all over you. You so much of this highly sought after, high value woman, putting on the show, putting on an act. You trying to act like you this movie character and stuff like that, when the whole time that's not even the case. You antisocial, shy, and quiet. You don't even know how to start no conversation with no dude. I've read the comment sections before. Like, some of y'all be making yourself look completely desperate. Y'all trying to come down on Risa Tisa about her being desperate, but you desperate too for a man. Okay, that's another thing about this high value social media fake era with dating with men and women out here. Like, y'all be too desperate for a relationship. Like, that's all y'all seem to have y'all focus on. Like, some people out here, their whole entire life is revolved around how they gonna try to get a man or a woman. Let me try to look this certain way to try to get me a man. Let me make this kind of money and start these businesses to get me a woman. Or it could be the other way around. Like, people just doing too much. Doing entirely too much. That's desperate to me. That's what you call desperate, is when you trying to go all out of your way to prove how much of a high value person you are. You don't need to do all that. You ain't gonna do nothing but make yourself look desperate. And then y'all letting people come online and send y'all completely off. Y'all be getting sent off out here. Okay? Y'all ain't doing nothing but being sold a life of illusion. Okay? Just because it may work for this person don't mean that it's gonna work for you. Everybody is different. And y'all be making y'all look like some straight up fools. Okay? Especially in these comment sections. These people be playing y'all. Okay? Be straight up playing y'all. They be calling y'all slow and dumb to y'all face, basically. Okay? They just saying it in a totally different way. Y'all need to learn how to peep game. Okay? When people running game on y'all, trying to get over on y'all and use y'all, playing on y'all desperation for a relationship. Y'all need to hear the real, okay? Because I'm getting sick of seeing this. A lot of y'all are being sent off. Okay? Know when you being played. If you don't have street smarts enough to know when somebody playing on you and getting over on you, then you are definitely not finna be able to get out here in this dating game and date nobody. Okay? If you can't see a wolf in front of you, if you can't see game when you see it, and you don't know how to spot a slick talker, you don't know when somebody trying to get over on you and play you, there's no way in this world you finna get out here in this dating game and think you finna finesse somebody, get a bag up out of somebody, none of that type of stuff. Like, y'all literally sitting up making y'allself look like a fool. These people are playing y'all straight to y'all face. They basically playing in y'all face. Okay, and then some of y'all, I be laughing because y'all be up in people comment section trying to act like you this relationship guru and all. This is one thing about people comment sections, and why I be so leery about being this. Y'all ain't gonna see me in too many people comment sections. Okay, the person can come make a video about something, and then the people in the comment section trying to act like they the person that made the video. They coming and repeating the same thing the person in the video said. Like, why are you trying to come in somebody else's comment section trying to be a relationship guru? You're the one that came for the advice. So how is it that now you a relationship therapist or a counselor or something that y'all be in them comment sections just showing out? Like, y'all be making yourself look like a fool. I'm sorry, but I had to come be blunt in this video. Y'all be making yourself look like a fool out here. Okay? You trying to come in somebody else's comment section, I guess trying to advance other people that's in the comment section. You just repeated the same thing the person said in the video. What type of advice did you give them? It's like I said, always trying to bite and eat up off of somebody else's energy. Go make your own video on your own channel. And these be the main people that's always putting shady stuff in the comment section, always trying to shade the person that made the video. They made this video to help you. How you in their comment section trying to throw shade, and then you basically trying to come and outshine the person, channel, whoever it is, trying to, I guess, quote unquote, fake trying to advise other people. Like, you the person that needs the advice. You need to just sit back and be quiet. Like, for real, a lot of y'all be making yourself look like a straight up fool. And I had to be the one to come and say it. Then this is another thing I don't like about social media. People are always trying to be the same. Like, don't nobody like being they self. It's too many people out here trying to be like somebody else, follow somebody else's playbook. Like, you can't go out here and get you a man on your own without coming on land trying to get all this date high value advice from somebody else. You can't go out here and attract no man on your own. That's how you know you're in trouble. That's how you know you're desperate. Okay, if you can't go out here and a man approach you just off the strength of you being who you are without you having to try too hard, then that's desperate to me. Okay, y'all looking at the Reesa Teesa situation and saying that that's desperate, but that situation is desperate right there. When you trying to go all out of your way to make people believe that you're a high value man or a woman, when really you ain't pushing up like that in real life. You can come online and sell somebody illusion all you want, but that's not how you pushing up in real life. Okay, you ain't got no man chasing up after you. You ain't got no women chasing up behind you. You a straight up lame. Okay, a lot of these men on land to be trying to come for women, trying to act like they so high value and sought after. Some of these men be lame, they be goofy. Okay, don't no real woman want them. Ain't no women chasing up behind them. And then some of y'all women be trying to go all out of y'all way to impress these men. Okay, these men are women haters. They are on a sexism movement. They don't like you. Okay, why are you trying to go all out of your way to impress a man that don't even like you? Wouldn't even give you the time of day. Like, you trying to attract a man that have a certain level of success. They got money. These men wouldn't even give you the time of day in real life. Some of these men are extremely pompous and arrogant. You shouldn't even want a man like that. That's trying to downplay you, trying to down talk you, trying to tell you what you bring to the table. All this, what you bring to the table. So that stuff is goofy and lame to me. And I'll be so glad when this whole era is over with. And I will be so glad when people go back to being themselves. Stop trying to be like other people. Be yourself. It's a lack of individuality out here. Like, people are so afraid to be themselves. They are too busy trying to eat up and bite up off of somebody else's energy. Too busy trying to be like other people. Be yourself. Okay? Stop trying to come down on other people. Stop hating on other people. If you go back to being yourself, it wouldn't bother you so much. Okay? But that's just what I wanted to come and talk about. I wanted to come speak on the Reesa Teesa situation. Like, that girl deserves everything that she had. Okay? She is going to get more blessings behind this. And people are going to continue to hate and have something to say. That woman got a heart. I see it. That woman has a heart of gold. Okay? If she coming on land and try to get attention behind that, that's her business. But she came with good intentions. Okay? So if you can't see that, then maybe it's something wrong with you. Maybe you're a hater. Okay? So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Hopefully y'all got something from this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Continue to protect y'all soul and spirit. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.